welcome back to another video here on my channel. I'm Nicholas and today we'll talk a little about my experiences with the SebArt MythoS in the recent 500 flights. Here's the MythoS. As you can probably see, I'm on the airfield right now. And yeah, first let's talk about the history and the condition of the aircraft right now. So as you see, the condition is not the best anymore. If you have a look on the other side, you will see what I mean. The landing gear is also not the original one. The engine cowling is missing, but in the end this is not the biggest impact on the airplane itself. Until now I've made 500 flights with the MythoS. I'd say I'm quite experienced with this particular airplane. Of course there are some people who have done thousands of flights on a single airplane, but for me 500 flights is still a lot. If I go back to September or October last year, 2021, I'd say this is a perfect plane to start with aerobatics, F3A like. I've already flown one competition, which was also the first one I've flown. Compared to most other planes at competition, of course the MythoS is quite small and the quality of the other planes is a lot better than the quality of the MythoS. Not just because this one is old. So now let's get to the flying characteristics. The MythoS is primarily made for dynamic aerobatics, F3A style, thanks to the very well designed rudder and the huge ailerons. This plane is also capable of 3D aerobatics. I've already made a video about it. You see the rudder is thin right here and thick right here. That's the reason why the MythoS is so good when it comes to knife edge maneuvers or any other maneuver where a lot of rudder movement is necessary. Maneuvers like hovering, the knife edge or even hovering are absolutely no problem for the MythoS if you have enough training with this airplane. I didn't start hovering with the MythoS until I did about 300 flights, and also the torque roll was nothing to do in the beginning, but after a few hundred flights it was absolutely no problem and easy to do with the MythoS. It can also do very smooth maneuvers, like doing a low flyby at about 1 feet of height. That's pretty low, but the MythoS can do this easily and with no flaws if you have selected the correct throws of the control surfaces. So I have 3 different throws which I control with this switch, 3 position switch. With the high ones it looks like this, so the maximum provided by the hinge. With the low ones it moves just a few millimeters, and that's enough to move the MythoS in the air. I think I don't have to tell you anything about stability of the MythoS because it's a very lightweight construction. The whole airframe with battery weighs less than 3.5 kilograms. Let's come to the hardware installed in the MythoS. So here's a Joker 5060 motor from Lindinger, powering a APC 17 by 10 inches propeller. The motor is controlled by a Hobbywing Platinum 100 amps brushless ESC. It's perfect for this airplane. And a 6S 4000 milliamps battery mounted right here, pretty much backwards in the airplane. Here's the receiver, 8-channel. For the servos I flipped over the airplane, so for the aileron I use high-tech HS850 MG Metal Gear servos. In the tail there are 3 KST X12 servos. These are pretty small and lightweight, but very fast and provide a high torque. At the moment the MythoS is not my primary airplane, that's the Wind, but I still use the MythoS to do a little bit of training and other small things. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching these videos and I could help you a little when it comes to the SebArt MythoS. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will try to answer all of them. So see you in the next video.